Marriage is not a fun fair. Marriage is hard work. Yeah. Marriage is sacrifice. Marriage is commitment. Marriage is a responsibility. Marriage is an investment. Marriage is a partnership. I don't know if you understand what that means. Marriage is teamwork. Marriage is service. Marriage is management. In fact, I can go on and on. Marriage is loyalty. Marriage is forgiveness. Now, if you are the type that you struggle with forgiveness and you now want to get married, that means you're not ready for it yet, because marriage will stress you. At some point, marriage is going to test your patience. And now, if you do not have that level of forgiveness and that level of patience, it is going to drill you to the point, you will get to the point where you start thinking of quitting your marriage. So marriage is not a child's play. It's a very serious business, and God hold marriage, the institution of marriage, in a very high esteem. God does not joke with marriage, and he also does not want his children either to joke with marriage. Now, I want to say some few things that married couples need to really put into consideration as the new year has just begun. Number one, marriage couples should begin to think in the direction of having a save love account. What do I mean when I say married couples should begin to have that save love account? You must have experienced it or heard where during when a husband and a wife, they are married, it is now time for their birthday or anniversary, stuff like that. You find out that only one person is celebrating the spouse. The other person is always coming up with the excuses of, oh, I forgot that today is our anniversary. You see, this year 2026, sir, ma, that should not happen to your marriage this year. You must always celebrate your anniversary as a couple. You must always celebrate your spouse's birthday. Now, don't tell me that it doesn't matter. It does matter, because the love you nurture is a love that lives. Is a love that will not die. What you do not nurture, over time, it dies. But what you nurture and you season with salt, it grows. Do you understand? So the idea of saying, oh,